Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and look what we got! Brand new, well, it was released 2 days ago for the Deluxe Edition, and as George Russell stares into my soul there, F1 Manager 23 is here with the Deluxe Edition. The standard version comes out on the 31st, I believe, but here we go, ready to start our new save with Mercedes. Just taking a quick look here. All black, by the way. Back in black, I like it. Season objective, second. Long-term objective, Constructors Champion. I think we could do that. Got a lot of money to start with. That's excellent. Just a quick look at our rankings here. Car performance, 4th. Headquarters quality, 2nd. Staff performance, 3rd. Driver performance, 2nd. I think we got a good foundation here. Obviously, cars got to be worked on a little bit, but that's what we're going to get to work on right now. Did a bit of a dummy save, sort of, as... yeah, what the hell? I used my real name. What the hell? Yeah, did a bit of a dummy save, just try the new features out. And I like the additional depth to all this. And I'm going to show you some of that right now. So first off, just checking our inbox here. Race weekends in 11 days. ATR period is open right now. So what we're going to do is actually going to work on 2 new parts. Now the thing is, because we didn't get preseason done yet. Oh, actually no, we do have the rankings there. So we need to work on high-speed cornering, engine cooling need to work on, acceleration also need to work on. And we're going to work on that. I guess the acceleration is just based off the engine, perhaps? Unsure, but you know what? Because we got to work on the side pods, let's work on... Well, because we got to work on engine cooling, let's work on the side pods. Now, durability is a new feature that I really like, where the more durable the part, the heavier it is, but you can kind of strip the weight out of it, and makes the car a bit better, but the lifespan of the car is going to be a little bit worse, so going to dump a lot of our ATR hours into new side pods here, get 64 total hours remaining. Let's drop it down to 16. Hello. Bring that on back. Alright, do want to work on the engine cooling, most certainly. Let's see, yeah, drag reduction is not going to help that much, but that's okay. We'll just strip a little bit of weight out of it. Dump a lot of our engineers into this. So we're not going to have it in time for the Bahrain Grand Prix anyway, but do want to do intense development, which is going to take extra time, but the expertise in side pod development will help us in the future. So that's going to be the first project. Second one. Let's go back here. Take a look at what else we need to work on. You know what, maybe we'll work on the rear wing for now, just to help top speed and DRS effectiveness. Dump the rust hours into that. Kind of lean it out towards drag reduction a little bit. See, now the sliders are a bit more... When you focus on one thing, it takes away from the other parts a bit more than it did in the previous title, which I really like. As we're going to strip a little bit of weight out of there. Dump the rest of the engineers onto that. We'll rush that one. So that'll be done in 22 days. Alright, so those are in the works now. Let's work on our performance targets. We'll reach Q3 in qualifying position. I don't think we're going to get 4th. So we'll work on at least P8 there. Get a little bit of a bonus there. Finish position. I think we get 6th at least. A lot of unknown quantities here. What with this new car going into the season? Qualifying position streak. Do that. Okay, so car-wise, do think we need to manufacture some new parts. Yeah, we got one new suspension on the car. So let's go ahead and get these built. at normal rate. They'll be ready in time for the Grand Prix. Now slap those onto the car. Those should help us a little bit. Drivers, we got George, who is in car 1, surprisingly. It's kind of a flip from the previous title. 2 years left on his contract. Lewis has 9 months left on his contract. The older the driver that gets, I think that hinders them a bit more. So we'll just see how his progress goes throughout the rest of the season. As we got Mick Schumacher waiting in the wings. He's our reserve driver. 9 months left on his contract. But there is something I was doing at the very end of F1 Manager 22 in terms of like the driver pipeline here that I may take advantage of this season. So let's show you here. I'm going to go with basically any Mercedes-powered driver and kind of use that as our factory. So I can take from maybe not Aston Martin because they're kind of like a factory team. Well, actually, no, they're not. What am I talking about? Yeah, I could probably take from Aston Martin. Probably not Lance Stroll, just for story sake. Williams could take from them, or McLaren I could take from them. And so in the meantime, let's get some scouting done. I'm going to focus on those drivers, on those respective teams. So, taking a look at Lando. Take a look at Stroll. Yeah, we'll take a look at him anyways. I know I said I wouldn't. Alonso, probably not 41. And if his skills are going to deteriorate, then no. Let's see. Also, take a look at Albon. He could be an interesting addition to the Mercedes team there. So staff-wise, brand new as a sporting director. They help with the pit crews and the pit stops. As we got Marcus Dudley, new engineer for George Russell. Contract expires in a year, or less than a year. Bono, contract expires less than a year. Jared Murphy, same. James Allison, technical chief, he'll be with us for a while. As a lot of contracts are going to be expiring very soon. Pit crew. Let's see. Development-wise, this is new. We're going to take a look at the schedule here. We're going to work on fatigue reduction. And just do a balanced set there. So confirm those changes for the month of February. As there's 5 pit crew mistakes in this game, which is pretty neat. Because all the previous ones were invincible. Let's see. Mick Schumacher, low morale. Which means we probably need to improve the team hub. We'll upgrade that. That's 2.2 million. Still got a lot left in the tank. Or bank. Factory temporary shutdown due to sponsor obligation. That's okay. What we're going to work on here. Let's also improve our wind tunnel. That's 12 million. And maybe we'll sit tight on an upgrade until after Bahrain. Because let's see, those are all set. Do we have those new parts ready? Can we throw those on the car? Make us a little bit faster. Is it worth doing it now? Survey says yes. Alright, so those are installed on both cars there. That should hopefully help us. Yeah, I believe we are all set here. So practice has not changed. It's basically the same format as it was in F1 Manager 22. So I'll see you guys in time for Q1. Actually, one more thing I forgot. You can actually change, instead of like getting like different resource points per week, I believe, you can actually change what you want a driver to focus on in terms of developing their skills. With that, just taking a look here. So you got various things like you can just do a balanced, driving standards, pace, long runs or short runs, race strategy, wet track and wheel to wheel. I'm going to work on driving standards with George. Lewis, we're going to work on development rates low because he's 40 or 38. With that, we are going to work on wet track abilities, even though I'm pretty happy with those. And Mick, focus on your wheel-to-wheel racing. Okay, training schedule for the month of March for the pit crew. I'm going to focus on pit stop errors. And focus on the wheel gun there. All right. Now we're all set to go to Bahrain. Well, welcome to Q1. Driver confidence for both guys is at medium. They're decently happy with the setup. Looks like Lewis gets a bonus to various skills, and that's a pretty neat addition to practice here. The only real addition is the new driver confidence part, but both are moderately happy with their setups. But yeah, we're going to start Q1 right here. And what's neat is they finally made the AI smarter, where if you're a fast team like Red Bull or Ferrari, you're only going out for one run. So let's check the tires we got. Got 4 fresh sets of softs in the pits. Probably going to need 2 sets during the race. So lapse a little bit of time here. Start getting folks out. So Lewis is going to take the track first for us.
And circuit is all clear. Good to go.
I just love the livery. So different views we got here. Got the TV camera. Same old Halo cam. Rear view. Another Halo cam. Here's a new one. Visor cam. Which gets a bit disorienting at times, like right here.
Ahead.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Pretty neat. And nice to see what a driver will be experiencing, is you can experience like all the head tilt and all its glory and all that. Also, one thing I like on the minimap now, you can see where the DRS activation zones are and where the DRS zone is. That's pretty neat. So Red Bull got their drivers out there first. Verstappen leading over Perez by 0.6 of a second. Look like it's going to be a Red Bull versus Ferrari start to the season. It's got both of our guys currently in the green. Don't imagine we're going to be set in purple here. Please get that Williams out of the way. Clean track also really important, as you can imagine, or clear track. As there goes Lewis. That's not good. 1.4 seconds off the pace.
Get the delta negative. So call the car and we'll box.
Okay. We'll see what George can do. Still pretty confident in Lewis's time. We're closer in practice, so I'm not sure how we fell off like that. All right, George crossed the line. Has much more clear track. 1.3 off the pace.
So we'll just get that delta negative.
All right, so everyone's putting a time so far. Pretty confident where we're at. Got George P9, Lewis P11. Cutoff line is 0.6 slower than us. I'm not worried about getting bumped out in Q1 here. Got Bottas 3 seconds behind us, and 3 slowest teams are AlphaTauri, Williams, and Alfa Romeo. So, not worried about that. Magnussen could jump us, but that's okay. We still got some buffer zone there. All right, so Verstappen led the way over Sainz and Alonso. George and Lewis finished where they started, P9, P11. Eliminated there, as Joe Guan Yu actually had a time penalty, not sure from what, but got Piastri eliminated, Joe eliminated both Williams and Nick DeVries. Up to the final flyer in Q2. Well, everyone's starting to complete their laps now. Verstappen coming across the line. So he goes P9. I'm actually really happy with Lewis's lap. I might actually keep him in there just to save the engine a little bit. George, well, there's a bit of a precarious position because you got Sainz currently dead last, Alonso P14, Stroll behind. I don't think we'll get jumped by them. Well, no, we'll get jumped by them, that's for sure. But let's go ahead and switch to a new set of softs for George, because they actually took that lap on the scuffs, and I think that's why we were so decently fast. Lewis, I may take a gamble here and stay in. Though, you know what? Just to be safe, we're going to switch to a new set anyway. Just to make sure. We're just going to wind down the clock a little bit. I guess let's monitor what... No, Verstappen's coming into the pit lane. Never mind. Sainz going back out for another flyer. Guess he had to. Is George going to wait a little bit. Wait for some decently clear track. There you go. Again, do we go with Lewis? Guess we should. Off we go. All right, here comes George across the line. Got plenty of clear track ahead of him. Should hopefully be on for a good one here as Lewis currently making his way to the little back straight there. I'll be interested to see just how much we improve here.
And circuit's all clear. So you're good to go.
So Lewis does have a Ferrari nipping at his heels as Leclerc jumps Lewis. Not by much, so I'm feeling okay there. George not improving first sector. Not improving second sector either. Our good lap was on the scuffs, so this could be a little interesting here. And it could be good to note for future sessions.
We have checkered flag now.
As Lewis is improving, sector 1. George across the line, not improving at all. There's some quick cars behind as Alonso does not improve. He's stuck in the pits. He took P3 in Q1 there. So that's one threat neutralized for George. Lewis not improving sector 2. As Lewis looks like he's going to be safely on through. It's Q3. Let's see if we can further improve here. Across the line. Well, he doesn't improve. As Ocon stays P5, Sainz coming on in, so he's not going to advance. So hey, we get both guys on through.
P8. Through to the next session. Nice work.
So Red Bull 1-2 there. Perez over Verstappen, then Leclerc. Lewis P4, George P8 eliminated there. Couple surprises, both Aston Martins actually. Stroll and Alonso. Alfa Romeo, Bottas, Lando in P12, and Carlos Sainz P15. Bit of a surprise there. Coming on through for a final flyer in Q3 here. Got George P4. Ooh, no, screw that up. Lewis P4, George P6. Not as close as we were in Q2, but current top 3, Verstappen, Perez, Leclerc. So I'm pretty happy to have Lewis up there in P4.
So
especially because I'm expecting to qualify P7 here.
Good to go.
So very pleased to be a lot better here. The thing is, got Magnussen right behind us as Haas is looking pretty strong here. Also Tsunoda for Alpha Tower being so bad. Made in Q3, I just realized. See George not improving there. Sector 1, neither is Lewis. Check the sectors here. Leclerc's improving, Ocon's improving. So is Gasly, so this is a bit of a precarious position. Once again, I did do our first lap on scuffs. Maybe that could be the thing. Ooh, Leclerc goes purple, sector 2. As Verstappen's done. Be interesting to see what Leclerc can do right here. Off the final corner. Can he get pole for his second year in a row in Bahrain? Ooh, P2 short by half a tenth. George improving sector 2. Gasly jumps up to P4. George across the line. He improves, stays P7. Can Lewis jump Gasly? He improves just only by 8 thousandths. Alright, gotta hope Magnussen does not jump us here. Alright, he's gonna stay there P6. Hulkenberg. Snowda I know is not gonna jump us. Hulkenberg stays P9. As Perez is done, so Max Verstappen, pole sitter in Bahrain. Ooh, Snowda jumped up to P9. And it's strategy time. Couple strategies here. I tried seeing if the one stopper was viable. It's estimated it's going to be like 20 seconds slower, so we are not going to do that. Thinking of playing the conservatives to start here. We just go medium, soft, soft. And then, yeah, just try it out from there. We can go longer if we want to, but let's do that with both drivers. What I like on driver options now is actually, no, you'll see that once we actually get rolling here. It's you can change how aggressive to overtake, how aggressive to defend, and then there's the usual pace buttons and all that. So anyways, we are all set to go here in Sakir. Time for the Bahrain Grand Prix. First race here on F1 Manager 23.
This is it. The Bahrain
There we go. Verstappen on pole, lights out.
And away we go.
Take a look at everyone's strategy here. A lot of cars in the mediums. Top 3 on softs, though. So here's what I'm talking about. You can see overtake aggression, defend approach. Gonna work on always defending with Lewis, even though I'd like to do that once his driver confidence gets a bit higher. George, though, will kind of just run it as is. Leclerc jumps back up to P2. They finally fixed the low DRS train issue that plagued F1 Manager 22. A little dummy race I did on the offline save. Cars got separated a lot more easily. You can see that's actually kind of the case right now. Also, when you save fuel and burn fuel, kind of goes a little quickly here. As Lewis down the spot to Magnussen. Tsunoda taking a look. He's looking pretty sporty up there, P7. Good defense by Lewis there.
Let's take a closer look.
Also, when there's a
Right, here's the action at turn 10.
action on the track
They decide
involving
to
your
give it a
drivers,
go.
doesn't bring up that commentary. Oh, look what happened. It's no, you can just click it if you want. So there we go. That was Tsunoda on George there. Probably gonna wait a little bit till we push. As Lewis's driver confidence sinking a little bit. That's not good. Also, tire temperature, now you can spot it right here, so you know when to dial back a little bit.
The coast for now, we'll make it up later.
As Leclerc fastest lap as Tsunoda gets on around. Probably push a little bit on the tires here.
Just push.
It's a bit of a different beast this time around, so gotta get acclimated to the new game here. So Ocon gets around George too. Eek. ERS battle assist, we're gonna need that. As looking back, Sainz still stuck P15, Alonso P17. 3-car breakaway up front for Verstappen over Leclerc over Perez. And I have to back it down a little bit because tire temperatures are getting a little high.
Just reduce your speed.
Covering.
Lewis just inside DRS range. See if we can make it work as Ocon was taking a look at Lewis there. Sainz still stuck back in P15. That's rather interesting. Alonso stuck in P17. Aston Martin started practice 1 pretty strong. Neither car is in the points right now. You can see Stroll there in the background at least. There's George. Looking for a pass on Ocon there. He's got it, P8. Driver confidence getting pretty high there. That's pretty good. Not going to look at having George trying to overtake on Lewis. I'm not prioritizing any driver really. But going to always defend here. Or at least be a bit more aggressive with his defense. As let's top up the battery a little bit with Lewis. Closed to Tsunoda a little bit, but need to wait a little bit, charge that back up. Tires still looking good. Other drivers are wearing through theirs a bit quicker than we are. So we go back and push again. And we'll do that with Lewis right here. George, better be smart.
Pick up the pace.
So I actually got George up around Lewis. Didn't mean to, but just had a lot of pace to him. You can see driver confidence is high. Lewis, still at medium. So George just felt a little more bold right there. George actually chasing down Tsunoda now. So he's got to start topping up on that battery as well.
Charge the pack.
Yeah, copy.
Lewis just outside DRS range from George, so perhaps a bit concerning there. Set the back standard, back to balanced.
Just drop back a bit.
Yeah, copy.
As Lewis just go back to neutral pace. Take a look again at everyone's tires. Got top 3 on softs. Everyone from 4th to 9th on mediums. So our tires are still the best of everybody. They're taking theirs pretty easy. Pit window for us is going to open on lap 20. Maybe we'll go for an undercut. So here comes George making that move. See if we get down Tsunoda. Push on the fuel. Make sure we get it done. As Lewis, let's push on the tires again.
Pick up the pace.
So there you go. Excellent move. Got George up to P6 now. Now keep defending. Driver confidence is looking real high for George right now. Lewis still medium, so still needs work there. Well, lap 10, Lance showing some life for Aston Martin now. He is on soft tires, but gets the pass on Lewis down the straight. Just drops down Lewis to P9, but try recovering here. Yeah, currently got him in P9, pushing on the tires. I think we'll be able to get back up there. Ferrari is churning through their tires quickest with Leclerc up there. As Verstappen just about out of DRS range. They've shaken Perez from DRS range, that's for sure. So not exactly a DRS train here in the midfield, but a little bit of separation. It is very nice to see. Meanwhile up front, still trying to shake George from Yuki. It's not exactly working, but Stroll's starting to charge pretty quick at us. I think he's going to be coming pretty soon for his tires. Well, lap 16, things not looking too hot for George right now. Got passed by Yuki, and Stroll's going to go past. But Stroll, we are expecting to pit very soon here. Oh, actually.
Yeah, we just need to make sure that we don't fall off.
That was good defense there. Yep. All right, Piastri first in the pits. Got medium tires going on there, so may see other cars in the softs pit here very, very soon. So there we go, got George back in the DRS range of Yuki, so this should all work itself out. Just want to kind of go neutral right now. No need to really risk anything. As Lewis still only has medium driver confidence. Just don't go too aggressive with him just yet. So actually, his tires are kind of hot right now as well. Anyways, Leclerc grabs the lead, looks like. As they are 40 seconds up the track from us. Anyone else coming in? Not yet.
Just do the best you can.
I think we got to take care of the tires for a little bit here. Just get the temps down. So here goes George. George is on fire today. P6, there you go.
Speed.
Well, as Verstappen comes in the pit up front, things kind of going bad to worse for Lewis here. He drops to P11 out of the points behind Hulkenberg. We're trying. Yeah, more concerned about Lewis here, really, as Stroll goes into the pit. See if we can push a little here. Sainz also coming to the pits. This pit window is going to open very, very soon for our guys. Tsunoda falling off a bit of a ways. Ocon gets around him. As Verstappen exited the pits in P3. He's on the fresh set of softs, going soft, medium, it looks. Someone spun.
Got a yellow flag at 17.
Logan Sargent, who just pitted. That was a bit of a bizarre one. I like that, just the exasperated arg.
Coming.
Pit window now open. As George may keep having push for now. Tsunoda and Hulkenberg came into the pit. I think what we may have happen is actually might pit Lewis first. See if we could jump any of those guys back with a bit of overcut. As George still clear of Ocon for now. So Lewis, you're going to come in, fresh set of softs.
Box.
And that should work out just fine for us. As Leclerc now pitting from the lead. Actually already pitted. Goes to medium tires to match Verstappen's strategy. As Verstappen... No, matches Perez's strategy, excuse me. Verstappen jets away on the new soft tires. Here comes Lewis in the second. George going long there. All right, let's make sure this first stop goes off without a hitch. Again, mistakes are a thing here. 2.7, could have been a bit faster perhaps.
It will be close with Tsunoda on exit.
Ooh, Sainz got the jump on us. I guess that was probably going to eventually happen. Yeah, pit stop there, not that great. All right, just kind of go standard with the tires for now. Let's see what we could do. As George got a good gap over Ocon. I think it's a good time to pit now. Fresh softs going on for George. Here we go. Gasly's in the pits as well, so Ocon going out for a bit of an overcut. All right, see if we can be a 2.7. Virtually identical there. So Pickering needs to get a bit faster. So goes Lando into the pits. Let's make these soft tires last. So we're going to come out clear of Hulkenberg. So George still in the top 10 at least. So overcut worked. Interesting. He was fighting with Alonso though. He was on mediums. So we get up right around him. Driver confidence very low. That's why he's not doing any good right now, so that's not good. Not good at all. So I gotta figure out, is always defend, is that like the old hold cars behind thing where you kind of drop the pace a little bit, or is it just you're more aggressive with your defending? New game, we'll figure it out still. It's basically going to be soft tires to the end, so I reckon we're going to be okay here.
If we could just drop back.
Just taking a look at everyone's tires. Again, Stroll's on mediums. Bottas going to have to pit soon. Same as Ocon. We should be able to get the jump on both of them. Ooh, got multiple cars crashed.
2 secs. There's been a crash.
Let's see. All right, so it's Hulkenberg. This is breaking point. Ooh, okay. Well, good news is crashes look a bit better in game now. Got debris on track. Going to VSC maybe? So far, nothing. Bottas got the penalty somehow. Which I can't explain, but I'm not going to bother asking.
And we can drop the lift to coast for now. We'll make it up later.
As should be able to get an easy pass down Bottas here by Lewis. Maybe. That should help the old driver confidence there. P12. There you go. It's kind of focused on making the softs last for now, so don't want to push too hard. George kind of slowly closing. Actually, you know what? Maybe it might be worth actually pushing a little bit on the tires with Lewis just to close the gap to Alonso.
A little bit of management.
I think Stroll, meanwhile, should fall into our clutches with George at least. It's in turn 4, still no safety car.
Debris.
Looks like a
Now,
McLaren's
who's that?
beached up there.
Now that looks like Lando Norris.
Yep. Yes, indeedy. Oh, look. Another Alpha. And it's Bottas again. That's a bit of a weird coming together, but oopsies.
And you can just...
So as Verstappen sets the fastest lap, and as George makes a pass for P8 there. It's going to keep Lewis up there to P12. Is actually slowly closing on Ocon, who's still yet to pit. Which, is he actually going to go for the one-stopper? Is the AI actually deviating from the preset strategies? Interesting. Quite interesting. See Alfa Romeo have themselves a day, P19, P20. These tires are a bit hot. Might want to back those down a little bit. Yeah, as Lewis is doing a good job.
Just need to make sure we keep these tyres in good nick.
Catching up here, so we'll just drop that pace a little bit. Ocon finally pitting. He's going on a soft tire. See, That's bold. I think he's still going to do another stint of softs after this. I don't think he can make him go for 24 laps. Lewis trying to get around these guys. He's up in the top 10, trying to get around Alonso. Who's on the medium tire himself. It's actually, a tire condition is essentially matching each other right here. And Verstappen now coming in for his final pit service. Just about 20 to go. Switch to the medium tire. Geez, that Red Bull crew is fast. Well, Leclerc and Perez have to switch to the soft tire. Maybe they'll answer him very soon here. As Leclerc is going to take over the lead here for a little bit. George, meanwhile, slowly closing on Sainz. As pit window's going to open very soon, actually. Well, a couple more laps. Maybe a short pit. Maybe try getting an undercut. But the overcut did work. As Lewis got around Alonso. Alonso just got him right back.
And think about less.
I think we shouldn't have a problem getting him back, though. Driver confidence-wise, Lewis about where he started. George is feeling phenomenal. So I imagine we'll have him track down here in a little bit. Let's go aggressive, see if we get the good pass done here.
To pick up the pushing level.
Probably not go too aggressive, just to avoid an incident. Anything here, Lewis? You got anything from him? Nope. Maybe we'll push a little bit as well.
And we'll push.
All right, Sainz now coming into the pits.
It's not going to be long now, mate.
So, Lewis, actually, let's see if we can answer right now. It's a bit early.
Okay, box,
It's
box,
a rather
box,
late
box.
call.
So this lap.
At least we should cover off Alonso there.
Okay, copy that.
George actually still closing on Magnussen and Gasly.
So happy to push now.
0.7. Really can't break that time today.
So remember, white line on exit.
All right. Oh, our pit crew needs some work here. These are no mistakes, but they need to get faster. Anyways, Lewis exits P12. Yes, George, right in DRS range from Gasly and Magnussen. Don't really want to come in too late or too early. I don't want these guys to get an undercut on us. Is up front, Leclerc still leading. Verstappen close to with him, 3.2. So here comes George, maybe looking for a pass. Gonna get it done? Maybe? No? Fall in line? Okay.
Push and hold, overtake.
There you go. Gonna get P5 there? Yes, you will. Now, if we get this passed on Magnussen, we'll be flying.
This is good.
There you go. That's Leclerc now coming into the pits.
Sorry about that, guys.
Head down.
No, we're fine. went wide. Tire condition is going to drop a little bit. Let's see what happened there in turn 4.
This is what happened. Now, we're with Lewis Hamilton here. Things were going smoothly. Oh, and the car locks up. They were just unable to do
It's
much
fine, kept it
about
rolling. As long as it keeps it rolling, we're okay. So yeah, there's no tire problems or anything, so that's rather weird. Alright, meanwhile, George, because we got that pass done, let's cover him off. Coming into the pits.
Box.
Copy, box.
There we go, Magnussen also coming in, so Gasly will stay out. Got that pass done right in the nick of time. I love it. Well, at least we're consistent.
Just keep an eye on the mirrors.
And we're going to keep Magnussen behind us, so... Excellent stop there. Alonso gets the jump. He's still in mediums, and he'll have to come in for softs very soon. Sainz gets a jump on us. I think we'll be right back on him in a little bit. And here comes George with about 15 to go, making a pass on Alonso. That's going to be P5. Alonso still has to pit. He should hopefully be clear of Magnussen. Let's push on the fuel a little bit with Lewis and George.
And we can drop the lift and coast for now. We'll make it up later.
As once Alonso pits, should be able to jump him. I imagine Ocon's going to pit again soon as well. So we should at least get double points here. Obviously, would like a lot more than what we got. Someone beat shit in final corner.
Understood.
It was
Here's the
Sonoda.
replay. Now here we are at the final corner. Well, you can see the lockup.
Yep.
But that's just the risk you take. The later you leave it.
About 10 to go. Alonso finally coming in, switching to the soft tire. He is going to go down a lap probably, as we're considerably ahead of him. Verstappen now rounding the final corner. About to take 10 to go right here. Someone spun in the meantime.
And here we've got a yellow
It
flag.
was De Vries, who's behind us anyway.
We have another yellow flag.
And we've got Alonso about 12 seconds behind us. We're closing down Ocon, who still in that one stopper. I think he's probably going to end up making it. Those tires are probably going to be shredded by the end of this thing, though. George, meanwhile, sitting pretty in P5. It is 6 seconds up the signs. Might be a little tough to go get him. Magnussen, at least, we're keeping him 6 seconds back. So I reckon we're going to be all fine there. Anyways, just carry on. Would like to do better with Lewis. I do think we get Ocon at least, but I'll take P5 if it stays this way. Here comes Lewis, finally getting that pass on Ocon. Yeah, as Alonso actually gets fastest lap, let's take a look at this down the front straight with DRS.
Look at the Mercedes.
Just powers around the left side.
It's certainly inviting.
Hopefully play keep away now. Let's get 8 to go. Alonso is closing to 6 seconds behind us. Maybe he is going to be able to stay away from Verstappen. Everything's still looking fine right now. Maybe we'll deploy a little bit just to get away.
Use the overtake.
Just make sure we fully lock up P9 here. Well, we got 3 to go, and Alonso's caught in a hurry. At least we're putting distance on Ocon, but this might be a little tricky keeping the Aston Martin at bay. His tires are considerably fresher than ours.
3 laps remaining.
George not able to get any closer to the signs, as we got Lewis set to always defend here. We need to top that up a little bit for a final push at the very end.
Work on getting that pack back up.
You better block for your life. Probably not going to hit the deploy button until about 2 to go. Or once we cross 2 to go. I know Verstappen just got it. Caution on the track. Sonoda locking up. Can head real good pace early. Drop down to P14.
Two laps remaining.
Oh, make this work. Still defend like a charm. It's 1 to go for Verstappen. I think we might be able to make this work. Go, just lean over, make sure you keep him behind still. It's actually, this is allowing Ocon to close up to us. We got the fuel at a positive rate.
You're just starting the final lap.
Yay. 6 seconds behind Sainz for George. I don't think that's going to close. Yeah, block with your life here, Lewis. 1 to go. We're going to deploy everything here. Be careful of those tires. Oh, you're too far to the right. Too far to the right. Get back. Get it back. Come on. Deploy.
Just do what you can.
Maybe back down the right side. Come on. Come on.
And we'll push.
Yep.
Okay, get aggressive here.
Okay, let's go for it.
I mean, why not? As Max Verstappen, your winner in Bahrain, wins the season opener. Leclerc second. Sergio Perez P3. I got a good chance here, Lewis. Let's go. Lunge? Not there. Well, we gotta be careful of fuel though. As George across line P5.
And checkered flag is out.
Got a little bit of battery left. Maybe we can make one last lunge here. Come on. Those tires are hot, hot, hot. As I don't think we're going to be able to get it done.
So we are low on battery at the moment.
So Lewis going to come across the line in P10. So top 10 there. As fast lap goes Sergio Perez, Verstappen, Leclerc, Perez, Sainz, who jumps up 11 spots. They got George, Stroll, Gasly, Magnussen, Alonso, and Lewis. Everyone finishes the race, although Bottas only car 2 laps down. Driver standings, basically the same as the finishing order there. Constructors, we are third. Got 11 points out there as Red Bull leads Ferrari by 11 points, as we are 30 behind Red Bull. top 10 fastest pit stops. Red Bull's on it, as we are not even in the top 10. We're about 2/10 off the fastest pit stops. So that's a bit of a problem there. Point standings, again, we're nowhere close. Best stop of the day was tied, 2.734. Hey, look, overall rating increased. I like how this works. So Mick up to 77 now. Might help his case if he wants to end up becoming Lewis's replacement, should Lewis retire. Although I would like to bring him back for at least a season. So we got Saudi Arabia up next in 11 days. Going to have new suspension completed and the new rear wing completed. Might do an emergency manufacture and get those on the car as quick as we can. But the ATR period, the brand new one, is going to be open. So we are going to look at doing some new parts as soon as we can here. Just check our inbox. ATR, yeah, we know. Everything's all good. Powertrain components, getting a little bad, but hopefully the engine cooling on our new parts will help us out there. Also, what's really neat is we now have updates from the F2 and F3 championships. F2, John Deruvela wins in F2 over Duhan and Oliver Bierman. F3, Dino, I'm going to say this wrong, Ganovic wins over Paul Aaron and Sebastian Montoya. Ooh, you get the full results. Hello. Well, that's really neat. You get everything. Get the sprint winner, Ayumu Iwasa. That's really neat. Big fan of that addition to the game. So, that's really going to do it here. My overall impressions of the game, it's definitely taken a leap forward from the F1 Manager 22 title. I am happy to see some additional depth here. Not sure what else they could possibly add, but it'll be interesting to see what's going to come in the future, and even for next year's title, but definitely a good jump forward. So, if you're brand new to the channel and interested in following along this series, I'm going to try updating this as often as I can. And if you're coming over from the F1 Manager 22 series, I am going to finish that. Those final 2 episodes should be out in the next few days, but episode 2 of F1 Manager 23, Here's Mercedes, will be coming out tomorrow. So, again, if you're brand new, please be sure to subscribe to that notification bell so you can get notified when those future episodes come out. And to everybody, thank you so much for watching.